class. Today is Wednesday, October 24th, and we are going to do our language arts now. And today we are going to learn about proper nouns. So to get us started, I want us to go over our objectives as we usually do, and we're going to say them as a class. So up here, let's read together our objectives, starting with the first one. We will review nouns and common nouns. We will identify proper nouns. We will learn to capitalize proper nouns. Very good. So you may remember that we've already talked about nouns. Now nouns tell us about a person, a place, or a thing. When we talk about proper nouns, we're talking about a particular or a special noun. So to jar our memories about nouns, I'm going to get us started with the video so that you can see nouns. But when you're watching the video, I want you to pay close attention because not only are they going to talk about nouns, but there are going to be some proper nouns in there. So I want you to look at the video, and when you're watching, listen for things. They're not going to be named out, but proper nouns. Maybe it's a place, a street, or a person. And those types of nouns, they're proper nouns, and we're going to need to capitalize them. Proper nouns use a big letter, or we capitalize them. All right, so let's take a look at this video.
Interesting, the noun's a person, place, or thing. Oh, I took a train to another state. The flora and the fauna that I saw were really great. I saw some bandits chasing the train. I was wishing I was back home again. I took a train to another state. Well, every person you can know, like a bandit or an engineer, and every place that you can go, like a state or a home, and anything that you can show, like animals and plants or a train. You know their nouns. You know their nouns. Oh, Mrs. Jones is a lady on Hudson Street. She sends a dog to bark at my brother and me. Gave her dog a big fat bone, and now he barks at Mrs. Jones. She's a lady lives on Hudson Street. Well, every person you can know, Mrs. Jones, a lady or a brother, every place that you can go, like a street or a corner, anything that you can show, like a dog or a bone. You know their nouns. You know their nouns. Oh, I took a ferry to the Statue of Liberty. My best friend was waiting there for me. He took her near the ferry. He went for a walk on the island, you know, and in the middle of summer it started to snow, and I took a ferry to the Statue of Liberty. Well, every person you can know, like a friend or the captain of a ship, every place that you can go, an island or a sea, anything that you can show, like a statue, a ferry, or snow. You know their nouns. You know their nouns. Oh, I put it down in the drugstore record machine. Oldie goldie started playing, you know what I mean. I heard Johnny Jacker, he was doing the twist and the Beatles and the Monkeys. It goes like this. I put it down in the drugstore record machine. Well, every person you can know, the Beatles and the Monkeys, Checker Checker, every place that you can go, like a neighborhood or a store, and anything that you can show, like a dime or a record machine. You know their nouns. A noun's a special kind of word. It's any name you ever heard. I find it quite interesting. A noun's a person, place, or thing. A noun is a person, place, or thing.
What is a noun?
A person, place, or thing.
Good. Good, great listening. Okay, so now let's review some of the nouns, the common nouns that were said in our video. This time, I'm going to let you guys call out. So, someone name something that was a common noun.
Train.
A train.
Oh, I know.
Chris, what else?
Man.
There was a man. Good job. Anyone else? A common noun. Zoe.
A boat.
A boat. Good listening, guys.
Nice.
Sammy.
A clock.
A clock.
Oh, I know.
I'm going to choose someone who hasn't gone. Ryan.
A statue.
A statue. Good one, because this one is going to fit in two categories. Great. All right, so now let's talk about proper nouns. Now remember, a proper noun is going to name a particular, which means special, person, place, or thing. So in our video, it wasn't very obvious, but there were some things that were proper nouns. Lauren.
Sailor, like guy who was on a boat.
Does anybody agree that a sailor is a proper noun? Okay, not sure. It has to be a particular sailor. It has to be a particular sailor. Sophia?
Hudson Street.
Hudson Street. Because, why Hudson Street? It is a particular name, is the name, so it has a big letter. Hudson Street. That is a correct, proper noun. Zoe?
Mrs. Jones.
Mrs. Jones. That's correct. Mrs. Jones is a proper noun. Now proper, remember, it's going to name something. Okay, what about, you know what I think is interesting is over here Ryan mentioned statue. Now a statue by itself could be a common noun, right? A statue. But this particular statue is a famous statue that people come to visit all the time. I'm going to let Lauren have another challenge.
Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty, that's right. That is what makes that a proper noun. Statue of Liberty. Okay, Sophia, can I ask you to pass these whiteboards out to all the B partners?
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to do some pair sharing. I think that would go to Sammy.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. All right, so now, once you have a pen, I'm going to give you a minute. You're going to pair share to pair share. And you're going to come up with a proper noun. And you're going to fill in a word for each of these blanks, okay? So I want you to say, for example, a, or let's take out a, because we won't have to say a. We could say Mrs. Hobby is a proper noun because it names a particular person. All right? So think of the proper noun, and then what does it name? A person or a thing or a place. So you're going to share with your partner. So on your board, when I ask you to chin it, you should have the proper noun and whether it's naming a person, a place, or a thing. All right, so take a minute and pair share with your partner.